Welcome, welcome, welcome to Family and Consumer Science Television. It's what you watch when you want to watch something informative. Ooh, I changed that up a little bit. My name is Mr. G. Welcome, welcome my students. Welcome people watching online. For now, today's lesson is going to be measurements. Woo! When I hear measurements and I start thinking about math, and I'm kind of, oh boy, some people are super good at math. Some people have a little challenges with math. I'm the same way. But in the curriculum and in life, I think it's real, and in cooking, it's real important to know basic measurements and how to remember them on the fly. So many. And so again, welcome to either Creative Foods or Culinary Skills and Procedures. Measurement is the thing. What I'm going to do, which I learned many, how many times can I say many? A lot years ago, was a G chart. My name's Mr. G, culinary teacher when I went to school many years ago. Showed me this little kind of tag, I guess maybe the cool kids would call it, or but a symbol if you would, of how to remember gallons, quarts, ounces in a cup, that sort of thing. So I have with me today Statistical Steve, who is the reigning champion of facts knowledge, nationally ranked, one below, I believe, Tom Tomlinson. But here he is, Statistical Steve, Online 1. Welcome, and thank you so much for coming on Family and Consumer Science Television.
I'm back, baby. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so how we're going to run this is, your claim to fame is you know everything about measurements. Is that correct?
Oh, you know it, sir.
So, if you get all of these correct, you will win a delicious meal with Mr. G standing 6 feet away from you, enjoying lunch. But if you don't win, Mr. G will save a few dollars and you will buy him lunch at a socially safe distance. Are you in agreement of that?
Let's do it.
Family and Consumer Science Television. Here we go. This is on measurements. Okay? Remember now, guys, check Google Classroom often. That's where all your assignments are going to be relating to these fabulously, hopefully fun videos. Okay. Now, as you are soon going to find out, Mr. G is not a fabulous artiste or have any art skills at all. So, in the hope of education everywhere, I'm going to try to make it on this right here, but I'm going to have Steve, Statistical Steve, I'm going to be asking him the questions, and he will be answering them for lunch and giving you some good knowledge. We're going to be right back to start this fantastic quizette educational moment. This is Mr. G. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Mr. G standing up, feeling good. Steve, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, people at home watching, get yourself a piece of paper, get yourself a writing utensil, and I want you to draw this along with me. These are the measurement G. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make a big G. Now, I hope I can do this. I wish I had a little music to go along in the back of this. But you want to make a big G. Okay. Very scary here. Oh boy. Not very steady in the hand. But make a big G on your paper, ladies and gentlemen. Big G. G, G, G. Mr. G. There's that G. G. Oh! Is that not the worst? Oh, that doesn't look that bad on TV, but it's a little shaky. Kyle, is there any music we could play along with this? No, we don't need it. Never mind. Okay, Kyle. Statistical Steve, are you still on line 1?
I'm still here.
Okay, your first question, Steve. How many ounces How many ounces are in a gallon? Ounces in a gallon, Steve. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay.
128.
Steve, you are correct. There are 128 gallons. 128 ounces in a gallon. So, Steve,
Yes, yes.
great job. Great job.
I love me some milk.
Oh, okay. So let's go with that. Say you got a gallon of milk. Okay, you got that gallon of milk? You got it? You can visualize it? How many quarts are in a gallon? How many quarts?
4 quarts.
4 quarts in a gallon. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do now is I want you to make 4 Qs on your paper in the middle of the Q. All right, 4 Qs. And Steve, statistical Steve, what do you think those 4 Qs stand for? Steve, you there?
Quarts? I don't know. Quintessential quarts.
Quintessential quarts. Very good. Okay, so here we have a very terrible looking G. It looks better on TV than it does here, so thank you. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. So these are the little quart things here. Yeah, the little quart thing. Okay. Now, Steve,
Yes.
your next question is, how many ounces are there in 1 quart? Now, thinking that there are 128 ounces in a gallon, we agree on that, right?
Yes, we did.
And I asked you how many ounces are in a half gallon, and you said,
Half gallon
yep,
would be
do that division.
66.
What is
72.
What is Steve? You're close to buying me lunch. What is half of 128? 60.
Yeah.
60.
66.
No. 64, Steve. I still love you, baby. Okay. So, we got 128 ounces in a gallon. We got 64 ounces in a half gallon. So, how many ounces, Steve Bell? How many ounces are in that quart? How many ounces in the quart?
32.
My hat's off to you. My hat's off to you at home. Okay, now, if you're watching this at home, or you're watching this on video, I want you to see if you can beat Steve, statistical Steve, during this next question. Just yell it out. Yell it out. Okay, Steve, I want you to yell it out when you know the answer too, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. How many pints are in a quart? How many pints are in a quart?
2 pints.
Oh, okay. If you beat him, great job. So now I want you to take that and I want you to make a P right in there. Look at that. P. And of course, the P stand for what?
Pint.
Pints. So statistical Steve and the people at home, from the information that we have already done, we have already reviewed. How many pints? Yell it out. How many ounces would be in a pint? Woo, baby. That's a lot of math, but I think we can do it.
16.
16 ounces in a pint? Do we agree with that? Is that true? Steve?
I feel like I'm always right.
You are correct. Very, 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 very good. And if you can zoom in on this right here, probably not. We got 1 gallon, 128 ounces. 1 quart, 32 ounces. 1 pint. We said a pint is what? How many ounces, Steve?
16.
16 ounces in a pint. Now, oh, I like that visual. Woo. Okay. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm having a ball. All right. So, now, my darling students, my fabulous friends, how many ounces are in a cup?
8.
Oh, wow. And how many cups that would be in a pint then? How many cups? If there's if there's 16 ounces in a pint, how many cups will be in a pint?
8.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No. How many, I'm sorry, let me say this again. How many cups will be in a pint? If there's 8 ounces in a cup and 16 ounces in a pint, how many cups are in a pint?
2.
Whoa, baby. Okay. Oh, now you're talking entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. And now why I'm saying this, the next question is, how many ounces are in a cup? Statistical Steve. Person in the front row.
I'm gonna go with 8.
Very, 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 very good. Okay. Now, we get a close-up of the G. Okay. Whoa, whoa. See. Oh, it looks like Mr. G missed a couple C's. Good. Okay. Now, let's say you're having some cereal one day, and it's a rather large spoon. There's 2 spoons that you usually have in your house. You got your tablespoon and you got your teaspoon. Now, this is upper level stuff, guys, but I know you got this down. I'm going to ask Statistical Steve this, and you guys might have to get on your phones real quick.
Am I drinking Earl Grey tea or green tea with my teaspoon?
Green tea happens to be very health beneficial to you, so I'll go with green tea.
Perfect.
Now you have your tablespoon out. If you take that teaspoon, okay, and if you take the tablespoon, the big large one that Mr. G uses to shovel his cereal in his mouth, if you use that, how many fluid ounces in a tablespoon? Okay, look that up. Family and consumer science. I'm saying family. Yell it out when you know it. Ounces in a tablespoon.
A half an ounce.
Correct.
A half.
Okay. There is a half an ounce in a large tablespoon. So the question at hand is, how many tablespoons? If there's a half an ounce in a tablespoon, how many tablespoons will there be in a cup? Please look that up, yell it out, and I will do a little rap for you. Family and consumer science. Thank you.
16?
Correct. I hope you got that at home too. So there's 16 ounces. There's 16 tablespoons, because they're in halves, equal 1 cup. Now, here will be our last question. This is a tough one, though. So I will keep doing my terrible impression of a rap while you look this up on your phone. How many? You ready, Steve?
Let's go.
You ready? How many teaspoons? How many teaspoons equal a tablespoon? I'm watching Mr. GTV in Family and Consumer Science. You know what I'm saying.
It's
you
3
know what
in
I'm
the
saying.
family.
Whoa.
3 is the magic number.
3 is the magic number. There are 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. Okay. A lot of information to digest during this measurement of Family and Consumer Science. So let's go over this one more time. Please go on to your Google Classroom after you watch this and take the fabulous, you can't wait to take the multiple choice quiz, but more importantly, use this stuff when you're at home. Know what a serving size is. Know how many ounces are in a cup. You need to know that when we're going to be making our food products during the year. Good stuff to know. All right, here we go. G stands for gallon. G stands for gallon. There's 128 ounces in a gallon. Ounces in a gallon. There's 4 quarts in a gallon. I'm saying 4 quarts in a gallon. I'm saying what? What? I'm saying 4 quarts in a gallon. I'm saying there are 2 pints in a quart. 2 pints in a quart. And there are 2 cups in a pint. What? 2 cups in a pint. What? Yeah. Wow. That's exhausting. Should we do one more rhyme before we leave? Do we have time for one more rhyme?
We got time.
Here we go. Here's for the end of the show. Thanks for watching Family Consumer Science. Hi, GHS students. You know how knowledgeable and crazy Mr. G can be, but we just want to have some fun when we're learning. So here we go. There are 128 ounces in a gallon. There are 32 ounces in a quart. There's 16 ounces in a pint and 8 ounces in a cup. Say what? I'm saying 8 ounces in a cup. What? Tablespoon. 0.50Z or 1/2 a fluid ounce. Half a fluid ounce and 3 teaspoons equal 1 tablespoon. I'm saying 1. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Students, thank you for watching. I hope this was trying to be a little bit entertaining. I may have fallen far from the entertainment level of the show, but I think you might enjoy it. Information, though, very important to have. This is the measurements. Lesson plan, okay? Measurements, and look for the measurements quiz on Google Classroom. And I want to thank Statistical Steve. Thank you.
I'm the man.
Let's hear it for the people watching. Okay? And if I'm standing here now and we're watching this in class, please look over to me and say, Mr. G, that was pretty funny. I really understand now, more importantly, about some measurements. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.